The time is now 5:24. I don't know, something just literally snapped. Something literally just snapped in me following, I suppose, the last video.
What sense?
In the sense that today, this is, I'm up early, and this is coming from a guy who always had the habit of going to sleep late and waking up early. And today, I don't know, something just snapped. I got up before the alarm, and I got up at like 4:45. I put the alarm for 5 o'clock so you can come to the gym. And you know, this might not apply to like a lot of people, the whole gym thing, and then early in the morning. But the whole principle is that if you can get a few hours, if you can get a head start a few hours earlier than most people, then surely that's a good thing. Most people start work 9 o'clock, 9 to 5. It doesn't need to be, as Grant Cardone says, it doesn't need to be a 9 to 5 deal. It needs to be a 95 deal. You need to work 95 hours plus a week to, get something. And you don't see that as work once you're really sort of passionate about it. And I suppose the whole snap in my brain, I don't know, it was triggered following the first video. I never saw myself as a public person, a public speaker, someone who's putting my face out on public. We're the type of people who are like quite introvert. We're the type of people who are always sort of quiet in school, college, and I don't know about Ali, but I'm definitely the type of person who was always late for school, who's always late for college. My sort of attendance and punctuality, I was a straight A student. I used to work hard at school when I was at school, but I hardly got there, on time. My attendance, my punctuality was absolutely rubbish. And the reason my parents didn't mind, the reason the teachers didn't mind, was because, I made up for it in my performance. But yeah, something just literally just snapped, and I got the responsibility. And I think this is really about sort of self-worth and self-respect, that once you sort of develop the idea that, you're responsible for yourself and you respect yourself enough to sort of commit to whatever you want, whether it be in life, whether it be coming to the gym early, whether it be going to sleep early, it sort of creates that sort of sense of responsibility. What would you have to say?
Well, all I gotta say is, I think, like back in time, I was like a gym freak.
Yeah.
And I was studying, obviously, top athletes and bodybuilders. And obviously the best gym, Arnold Schwarzenegger, is everybody, and one thing that he said that I think you relate to as well, that, there are 24 hours in a day.
Yeah.
And if you take 6 hours out for sleep, because even scientifically you maximum need 6 hours.
Yeah.
So, people who say, oh, if I get 10 hours sleep, that is it. It's all bullshit, right? Let's be honest with it. No one gives a, crap about how much 6 hours is what science says. 6 hours is what you need, and you've got 18 hours to prove to the world that you're worth something. So it's just that concept of like, it's some people might think that going to sleep is a mommy daddy type of thing, it's an old school thing or something, but it's just a way to success. So coming back to the basics again, the principle that if you leave for the journey early, you're gonna reach there early as well.
Definitely, I agree with that. And I think I never saw it as this, but I think this whole Evolution Network thing, this whole video deal, and putting ourselves on camera, putting ourselves on video, for me it creates accountability. For me, I have to become the person that I want to show people that I want to be. And you know, even though currently I'm not, I don't know, it's just that moment of just snap that you realise that, you know, you're passionate about this and you have to, you sort of bring out the best in you. This has just sort of brought out the best of me, just seeing ourselves on camera and just seeing the first episode and seeing, you know, how I want to present myself, how I want to be remembered, how I want people to see me. It creates that sense of responsibility, creates that sense of self-respect, and for me, I think the biggest deal is that it creates accountability, that I have to show up, that I have to turn up, that I have to, you know, be on time, I have to present the best me. I want to present the person who really, who I want the world to see, and who I want the world to sort of aspire to. And it really starts now.
No, but sure. I like it.
But yeah. Okay, the time is 5:30. We need to get going. We'll see you on the side. See you on the other side.